I haven't done a video like this in quite a while. I don't know why. I extremely love these videos. I guess I've just been sidetracked, but now I come back to you with this very deep voice. This video is a quasi ASMR video. You can use this to relax if you want, just listening to the sound of my voice. Or you can use it as a guide whether to go on Kentucky or not, whether it's for you. You might be able to hear crickets outside. That's because we're in the Australian summer and the crickets are looking to fuck. Basically, that's what it is. They're clicking to get mates and get it on. So, as you listen to this trying to relax, just think that crickets are probably fucking around everywhere. So I've been wanting to make this video for quite some time. I've bottled it up so long. I never knew how to quite handle it because I had already started uploading footage from my 2016 European trip. And I haven't been on holiday since. I really need a holiday. And I'm going to describe all the negative aspects of my trip. There were a lot of them. So if you're up for a laugh at my expense and just like horror stories of travel, just listen and you'll be very relaxed and you'll find this extremely funny. So, it was June 2016 and I really needed a holiday. So, at the spur of the moment, I was trying to decide where to go. I wanted to go to Hawaii on a cruise or something, but then I looked and it said you would have to pay for the person in the imaginary person in your bunk. As I want to travel alone, I love traveling by myself. This seemed ridiculous, so I didn't do that. Instead, I texted a friend, a very good friend of mine, and I said, I really need to get away. Have you ever thought about going to Europe? Because I knew or anywhere. I wanted to actually go to South America, which probably would have ended up with us both dying, but it just, I don't know, I said, I'd like to go somewhere. And then he started looking up Kentucky and all this shit. And he came across a pretty good one. It was called Thrill Seekers or something around Europe. And it started in 2 months in August, right around my birthday. And because I always book at the last minute for holidays and that stuff. So I said, sure, what the hell, let's do it. So we bought the Kentucky package, which was pretty good. It was 2,500, I think. No, 2,000 maybe, down from 3,000, which was, pretty good deal, I guess. All the travel accommodation is paid for. All you don't have to worry about anything like connecting flights or how to get from A to B. That's all taken care of. So we thought, yeah, it's a pretty good idea. So we got on it and we booked it, and then I was booking the flights and everything, and then we couldn't decide on hotels and stuff because I wanted to be someplace, he wanted to stay in like a hostel, like a converted school, and then he said, let's here's a cheap one. We had to go to London first. We had to base ourselves there. So I was just booking a hotel in London, and my friend suggested, oh, this is a cheap one. Then I looked at it, and it's actually at Heathrow Airport. And I said, no, like, I really want to explore as much as I can. I don't care paying a bit more. So I luckily stopped him. I'd said, I don't mind if you stay there. I want to go into the city. I don't want to have to convert an hour every day. Commute, sorry. So there was that. I eventually stayed in the Strand. I can't remember where it is. I think it's in the theatre district of London. And it's pretty close by to everything I wanted to see. So, yeah, let's jump ahead. We'll fly over. Probably a horrific flight. All respect to my friend, but he fidgets like crazy, and yeah, that really was annoying me. I could not sleep at all for 27 hours or some shit. Stopping in Dubai, where it's not Dubai, Qatar. That place, I think the whole country is just a giant airport or something. Just because it was 50 degrees outside and it was just sand, so I don't know why the fuck anyone would want to live there. I'm not a big fan of Saudi Arabia or any of that shit, so let's skip ahead. So we landed in Heathrow, went straight to the hotel because I was so dead, and we caught the train in to London, to where we were. Sorry about these dogs. That's another problem in my life. But yeah, we travelled to Heathrow. So we travelled into the city by train with all the commoners, and the first guy, I looked across and I'm pretty sure he was tripping on acid. This kind of school kid age person. He was just like staring out the other window, like his pupils were the size of his eyes, and he was just looking. His mouth was open, a bit of drool was coming out. And then this other guy gets on, this young African lad, and he starts going on the phone. Do you know who the fuck this is? You know who the fuck you're talking to, mate? Do you know who the fuck this is? Right in front of me. And I just thought, oh my god, this is going to be a long, horrible place.
Oi, do you know who the fuck you're talking to, mate? Do you know who the fuck this is, mate?
Yeah. Not a good thing. So we got into London. I'll skip ahead even more. All uneventful, pretty much. Like, London is London. We walked around. My friend stayed in the hotel most of the time. I walked around a lot. Went to the art galleries and all that. And then we had to go to Covent Gardens, I think it was called. And I think a week before or something, a woman had just been brutally murdered there on the sidewalk by some deranged person. So yeah, a nice place to travel to. Then another nightmare thing in this whole saga was like 2 weeks before, I had booked this hotel, the Covent Gardens or something, the Royal, some shit. It was all booked up for 2 weeks. I had booked it for 2 weeks, and then, 2 months. And then 2 weeks before I was going there, my booking was cancelled all of a sudden, and they said, "Oh, sorry about that. We are refurbishing this hotel for the next year. You'll have to look somewhere else, mate." So I was completely fucked.